Today I would like to discuss and ask you if it would be a possibility for me to get every Friday off every week for work.
Every Friday? You want every Friday though? That's not, well, we can talk about it.
Well, recently I was just offered a job at an elementary school where I would be teaching from kindergarten to about 7th grade. And I was hoping that I would be able to work both the jobs, this one and that one. So I just want my hours to kind of work out together. So that's why I was wondering if I could have Fridays off.
Well, to have every Friday off, I mean, that might impact on the program here at Douglas. And, you know, it would mean you were working long hours. It was every Friday you wanted off, so that means you would be working extra hours Monday to Thursday. And, I don't know. I could see that, that your work here at Douglas might suffer because of that.
Okay, well, I don't really see it as being that much of an issue because I'm a morning person. I'm able to work the long hours and stuff. I don't think it would really be a big problem for me if I needed longer shifts here to not be able to work here Friday so I could work at my other job.
Yeah, I know you're high energy, and you know, we appreciate that too. We appreciate it when you have stayed late, when things have come up within the program. But because you work so closely with the students, we have to have you here when the students are here. So I mean, it's not like you could come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, or 6:30, or even 7 o'clock. Students aren't on campus until 8.
Well, what I could do is I could contact all the students and email them and send them all the paperwork, etc. And then when it comes to about 8 o'clock, I can meet here, we can finish everything up, and then I could be done.
Well, I'm just not sure how it would work because, there is things, certainly there's things for you to do with email and in the office and that. But really for this job that you've taken with us, it's mostly student work and also supporting the faculty in their work with the students as well.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Would it be better if it were possible for me to work later? Would that be better?
My preference would be for you to work Monday to Friday.
Okay, well, let's say I work 8 hours for every single day, which would add up to about 32 hours a week. So would that make any difference for me to not have Fridays? Because then that's still a total of 32 hours, which is a lot.
Well, I know, but then we're left with no coverage on the Fridays. I realize it's a great opportunity for you, and I can certainly understand the reason that you're asking for it, but I have to think of the consequences to our own students.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So what if maybe I just start off with doing every other Friday, and then maybe later we can make that evolve into every Friday? Would that be possible?
Every second Friday might work. It's the other two technicians in the department work that way already, so we could discuss that.
Okay, and then maybe possibly it could turn into kind of switching. So it could be Friday then Wednesday, Friday then Wednesday, or would you just prefer every Friday off so you know I still have a full 4 days in? Which would you prefer?
No, it would be better if you have the same day off each week, each pay period. That way the coordinator of the program could plan on your absences rather than it being switched back and forth. My number one concern has to be our own program, not another school.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I mean, some people would rather prefer Wednesday than Friday, Wednesday than Friday, but if you prefer just every Friday, that's completely fine with me and I understand.
Do you have that flexibility at the school where you were offered this job of doing it different days?
Yeah, my other schedule is actually pretty flexible as well, but I really wanted to take up this opportunity because it's a great opportunity to have. I mean, the other school doesn't have a deaf teacher for all the other deaf students, so I really believe that the deaf students will kind of look up to me and be aware that there's another person just like them, so I wouldn't want to lose this opportunity.
Well, Dan, it really sounds like a great opportunity for you. And, I do want to, be as cooperative as I can. Really willing to try it out on the 1 day a week, but I don't think two days of pay period, one Friday in a pay period, but I can't see every Friday. I don't want you to think that, if I say yes to the once every 2 weeks, that in a month I'm gonna say, okay, you can have every Friday, because that's probably not gonna happen.
Okay, so are you implying that it definitely won't happen, or that there's a possibility that it might happen in the future?
It might be a very slim chance. But I don't want you thinking that we're going to jump into that, because we're not. The other technicians have 1 day off per pay period, and so do the office staff. If everybody starts taking every Friday off, this place will be empty.
Okay, well, what if we changed the every Friday off to every Monday off? Would that be better?
No, it's not going to work, Dan. You know, I know that you really want it, and I can see the opportunity for you, but, you know, this is your full-time job with us, so, I mean, if you really want to be in a school, then maybe you need to think of it, you know, do you really want to be here?
I was just thinking of it from the student's perspective, and that if it was Friday and a Monday, or even if it was a Monday, then I could be there for the students when the other tech isn't there. So that's where I was coming from with that.
Okay, well, what I was saying was just kind of, switching back Monday to Friday. I didn't know what would be easier for the students, so that's kind of what I was leaning towards.
Well, and it's really my preference that if you want to go on to a modified, that you have one day a week off each pay period. You know, if you want to talk with, I can talk with the coordinator of the program and see which day during that pay period is the best day for you to have off, but it's only going to be 1 day of pay period.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I mean, overall, it'll be easier for the students if I just have one day off, so all the days don't get kind of confusing and the students start getting confused. So I understand what you mean.
Well, the other two techs are staggered, so they cover for each other already. Um, If you want to talk it over with the elementary school and find out which day of the week is best for them, then we can discuss you taking one of the other days during the week, either Monday to Friday. See which works the best for that school, and then we'll also see what works the best for the program.
Okay, well, like I said before, the schedule for the other school is very flexible, as well as me, myself. I'm flexible as well, too. So really, it's really just depending on you and your business and what day would really work best for you, because I can do whatever day I want for the other job. So I'm asking you which day would work best for you.
That's great. I know it's important for you to be working with the young children. It's a great opportunity for you and for the kids. And I'm sure that one day every pay period will work out fine. And actually, I was just on my way to a workshop for supervisors, and it's on modified work schedules. So I actually have some printed information on it that you could read over, and then if you have any questions, you can give me a shout.
oh, oh.
Okay, well, thank you very much for accepting my one day, and I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that maybe it can turn into 2 days. And I will get back to you shortly about the scheduling.
Great, that's super. Thanks a lot. Let me know how you're making out at the school.
Definitely. Have a good one.
I will definitely let you know, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too.